Well, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is a rest day and I am bringing you along on the day with me today because I want to show you what I eat, what I do on my rest day, because sometimes we feel like rest days are not important or we don't want to have them, but they are just important as your training days. So yeah, this is a rest day with me. So whilst you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll get into the video. But also, how cute is my little dress? It's like a skort dress, so it's got like shorts on the inside, but yeah, so cute. First up, we are going to make a coffee. Now, on my rest days, I do usually try to have a lie-in. On my normal days, I wake up at about 5:30, 5:45. So yeah, on a rest day, I'll be like, I'll try and have a little lay-in till like 6:37. This morning, wide awake at 5:45. It just doesn't, I just get so used to waking up at that time, and I go to bed at about like 10ish, so it is what it is. But yeah, time for coffee. I'm gonna have some rich teas with my coffee. So as I sit here and drink my coffee, I kind of wanted to talk about rest days in general. A lot of us think rest days are going to make us lose progress, or they're not going to be beneficial for us, or they're not going to be helpful. However, a rest day is so important, like so important. You almost want to use it as like the analogy of like recharging your batteries so that you can go again in the rest of your week. Now, I take my rest day on a Thursday because I train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rest Thursday, and then it means I can have a really good session Friday, Saturday, and then see how I feel Sunday. Now, with that being said, on a rest day, again, similarly, a lot of people think I don't need to eat as much because I'm not as active as I usually am. But a rest day, I usually eat the same, maybe if not a little bit more, because I really want my body to be able to recover fully so that when I do go into my session on Friday, I feel energized, I don't feel sore, I don't feel tired, and I feel good for the session. So eating like your normal calories on your rest day is important. So I'd highly recommend doing that. Rest days also, in terms of like what to do when it comes to exercise. Now, I will just do my usual steps and usual walk today, and that's enough for me. Some people, they do like an easy run or a bike, but that doesn't mean you're having a rest day. A rest day is fully allowing your body to rest. You could stretch, you could do yoga, maybe swimming, or maybe a little walk, and that is fine for a rest day. But doing anything that's elevating your heart or it's putting pressure on your body is going to make you feel not great and not refreshed, ready for your next day when you do go back to training. So that's what I would recommend when it comes to your rest day. And then in terms of food, that's also what I'd recommend with food. But yeah, as I said, I'll bring you along for my day of my rest with me, so you can see the living proof of how I do it to feel my best. And yeah, don't get me wrong, sometimes exercise is one of those things that I love doing and I do miss it on a rest day, but then that gives me the excitement on Friday that I'm back into training and I'm back doing the workouts that I love again. And I use this rest as a good thing to help me recover, to perform my best. So yeah, and I also don't want to end up with an injury. So there you go. And I don't want to be burnt out. So take your rest days. Now, I'm currently making breakfast. This looks absolutely disgusting, but I'm currently making my overnight oats. So I'm making it, it's like 6:30 here, so I'm making it now. I'm going to put it in the fridge so that I can have it for breakfast. I'm going to show you what I put in it because it is so yummy. Now, in this bowl, I have got oats. I have got half a scoop of protein powder, which I use Free-Cell, which is good. Highly recommend. This is salted caramel flavour. And then I also have chia seeds in here. because chia seeds are really good for fibre. I've got my protein in there, I've got my carbs in there, so it is a great meal. And then once I take this out of the fridge later, I will then pop some peanut butter and some frozen raspberries on it, which peanut butter is healthy fats, and then raspberries are obviously fruit and they have got a lot of fibre in. So yeah, this is going to be my breakfast. I pop all of those ingredients together, then I put water in it. I've actually added a shot of coffee to this. It is so good and would highly recommend. And then this will be my breakfast. It will be filling, it'll be yummy. I have it most days. So yeah, because it's like summery, I've been having this instead of my hot porridge. But yeah, that will be my breakfast. But I definitely recommend you try. And it's a really good one to have on the go as well. So yeah, that will be my brekkie. So, as you would have seen, I just went to coffee shop to go do some work and then just come back, and this is what the overnight oats look like. And I'm now going to put some peanut butter and some raspberries on there. They are my raspberries. I just defrosted them a little bit. Peanut butter. Even though I'm maintaining at the moment, I still weigh out things like peanut butter and things like that, just because guesstimating peanut butter, like that's 11 grams, but that looks like nothing. So yeah, this is your sign to weigh out your peanut butter. But yeah, here we go. This is my breakfast on rest day. Now, I've also started increasing fibre into my diet. So I would never put chia seeds in things like my oats or overnight oats. And now I put around 15 grams in that. Or if I have a yogurt bowl in the evening, I will put in 15 grams of chia seeds. Things like raspberries, they've got fibre in, and fibre is really good for our digestion. So I'd highly recommend that you start thinking about fibrous foods that can go into your meals. They say the recommended daily amount is 25 to 30 grams per day, and most people probably get in about 10 or 15 grams. So definitely take a look at that. So this is my lunch, which I've got 2 eggs, I've got half an avocado, I've got some Jason sourdough, and I've got 3 chicken sausages. I'll probably have a bit of ketchup on the side as well because, yeah, needed. But yeah, as I said before, I have healthy fats. Fibre is coming from the bread, avocado. I've got protein, which is coming from chicken sausages and also the eggs, but also the yolk is healthy fats as well. Carbs coming from the sourdough. So yeah, lovely balanced meal. These are a few little snacks that I'm having. Well, it is the next day now. I didn't vlog last night. I went for a walk and came to my boyfriend's, had dinner. We had fajitas, and it is now 7:15 and I am halfway through my easy run. So yeah, I'll catch up with you when I get home. And I am home after my run, and I obviously did my hair and did my makeup because I look very different. But yeah, that was an end of a rest day, what I do, what I eat, and a little bit of like education of why rest days are important. So yeah, make sure you don't forget your rest days because they are very important, and they are just as important as your training days, whether that is for fat loss, building muscle, training for a race, training for a run, whatever it may be. Make sure you take your rest days. But yeah, as I said, I finished my day yesterday. I went for a walk to get my steps in because I always do that on a rest day. And then I came to my boyfriend, Luca's. We had fajitas for dinner, and then I did have a bit of dessert. So I had a couple of rich tea biscuits, which isn't a great dessert, a little bit of yogurt, and then I also had a hot chocolate. So there we go. That was my full day of eating, despite you not seeing the end bit. But if you have come this far in the video, then please comment the word dessert, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.